MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Houston Astros and the Chicago White Sox. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Flezak. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2-0. But hey, it's not impossible. It's been done before, but you can bet the other guys are hungry to end this thing right here and now to give themselves a couple of days off before the next series. This should be a good one.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Dallas Keuchel will do his best on the mound to keep his team alive here in the division series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Keuchel into his motion, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Stepping in now, Alex Bregman. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. Here's Michael Brantley. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Now the pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Pulled toward right center field. Madrigal is calling for it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Astros nothing. Sox coming up. It's the 2005 Fall Classic all over again on Major League Baseball, The Show. Framber Valdez is on the mound, and he'll look to wrap up this division series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty D, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often relate it to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at the knees and below, and he's really easy to figure out if he's going to be on. If in the first inning you see a steady diet of ground balls and keeping his infielders involved, there's a pretty good chance he's going to have a rock-solid game.
Gurriel brings it in. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second, the right fielder, Adam Eaton.
Now at the plate, here is Adam Eaton. 1 out, nobody on. Weak chopper to the left side. Grounded to short. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
And with 2 away now, we give you another glance at our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And here in this Game 3 of the Division Series, the big question is, will we see a sweep? And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Called to strike, and it's full 3-2.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And he looks at a pulled strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Next up for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
1 strike.
The 3-1 is swung out and missed. A full count now.
in my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Off-speed pitch, and there is strike three called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger, 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box now, Yuli Gurriel. There's ball 4. Now to bat, Kyle Tucker. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-1 misses, ball 2. All even now, 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
So now to the plate, Miles Straw. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Popped him up. Abreu is there. And that will end the inning. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 Houston. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Here now the 2-2.
Full count.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate, Eloy Jimenez. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2.
Count.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Robert.
Standing in now, Luis Robert. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Robert is off at first with 2 away. There's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first.
And now they've got him picked off. And they swipe the tag on him, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Astros 2 and the White Sox nothing. Striding in for Houston, Martin Maldonado. Head-to-head passed with Dallas Keuchel. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He also has 1 home run. Maldonado behind the ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a little tapper. Again, a 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
2-2.
Got him. Stepping in next, Jose Altuve. He singled to open up the ball game.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
Now Altuve connects deep left field, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left, and the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
At the plate now, Alex Bregman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
3-1.
Michael Brantley is on deck. Grounded back up the middle, right to him. And there's out number 2. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. 2 out, nobody on. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Moncada gloves it. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 Houston. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the dive. In time.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Stepping in now, Adam Engel. 1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. Scooped up, and that's the second out.
Batting go.
So here is Nick Madrigal. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a pop-up now. Altuve with a bare hand. He's out. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They trail it here 3-0. back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Keuchel gets the sign. 2-2 on its way home. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter.
To the plate now, Yordan Alvarez. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there on the first, and it's a double play. Second they've hit into in these first 4 innings, and there are 2 away now.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Into the box, Yuli Gurriel. High in the air into shallow left center. Anderson ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Astros are down quietly. They lead it 3-0. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. Here it comes on 1-1.
That missed. That's the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
The next 3-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So now to the plate, Adam Eaton. Just a touch inside. Perhaps it's 2-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Hot shot down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swing and a liner. And the White Sox have their first hit of the game.
Now batting, the catcher, Grandal.
Standing in now, Yasmani Grandal. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. Throw gets him to 2 down. So here's Jose Abreu, runner in scoring position with Seagal. Here now the 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. Sliding stop by Altuve. It's there, and he's out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. A man left for the White Sox. Still down 3-0. And now Kyle Tucker will start off the 5th in this one. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
At the plate now, Miles Straw. And he looks at ball four now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Next to stand in is Martin Maldonado, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Into the box, Jose Altuve blasted a solo homer last time up. Straw leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. This is foul right side. Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. Ready with another 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's the 3-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Ronaldo Lopez, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Ronaldo Lopez.
Into the box now, Alex Bregman. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here comes the 1-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Astros lead this one 4-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in the outfielder, Eloy Jimenez. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here now the 2-2. On the ground to the left side. Fielded cleanly. And that's out number 1. Up next for Chicago, Luis Robert worked a walk his first time up. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field as they get on the board. It's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
At the plate, Yohan Moncada. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Payoff pitch home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Tucker is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Next will be the designated hitter, Adam Engel. Grounded out in his last at-bat. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Nick Madrigal would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Success on a 3-1 count to keep the inning alive here. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
At the plate now is Nick Madrigal. Engel, runner at first with 2 gone. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch to third. For the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. White Sox able to draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now a 4-1 game. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. Head-to-head with Ronaldo Lopez. He's 1 for 3. The 1-1. Popped him up. Moncada shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. He's He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Driving forward now is the DH, Yordan Alvarez. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Go over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. The 1-1. Ripped on the ground to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but to beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now back,
Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. To the plate now, Adam Eaton. 1-2 now to Adam Eaton.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Nobody out, runner on first. Lifted down the line in left. Brantley's after it. He's there and records the first down. One out for Chicago here in the 6th. And that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. Anderson, base runner at first with 1 out. And there's ball 2 now. Throw over to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Full count, 3-2. Throw over to the bag, back in standing. 3-2 pitch. On the ground to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. There's 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. On to the 7th now in Game 3. The Astros lead it 4-1. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel head-to-head with Ronaldo Lopez. He's a .333 hitter. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Kyle Tucker will be next. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Kyle Tucker will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash it back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Ball number 2. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Fouled away. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
4 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Robert arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now batting.
Next it'll be Miles Straw. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Hit back up the middle. Anderson brings it in. Off-balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. But they hold on to a 4-1 lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention
The
please.
pitcher coming on now as we get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith.
Number 38, Joe.
Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Hit hard down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Smith has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. Flying softly toward the hole. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hey now. Now in the box, Emo Jimenez. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Sinker misses ball 4.
Now batting, center fielder, Louis.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and in to bat next is Luis Robert. Set. Here comes the 1-1.
No, that's the ball.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did. Jimenez
leads off first with 1 away. swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
So now to the plate, Yohan Moncada pops this one up. Here comes Brantley. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Hey, they're not all beautiful, and they don't all have to be. Just throwing a lawn dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of hit.
Angle.
Steve Cishek trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Ready now for the White Sox, Adam Engel. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2 down, runners at first and second. He's falling behind now, 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Full count.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
The 3-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. White Sox strand a couple. They trail it 4-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2 to count.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. Head-to-head with Ronaldo Lopez. He's gone 2 for 5. The 2-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Fouled off. He stays alive, still 2-2. Here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. At the knees and called strike 3.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Standing in now, Alex Bregman. And he this is 2-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Robert is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. The batter will be Nick Madrigal. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 3-2 pitch. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Pedro Baez now looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Astros, number 52, Pedro Baez.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here now the 2-2. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. In now is Adam Eaton. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
That's a ball.
Popped him up. Maldonado is under it, and he makes the play to end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Garrett Crochet enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Now the 2-1 pitch. Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Carlos Correa. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Count still at 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Yordan Alvarez. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Ryan Presley takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 55, Ryan Presley.
Ready now is Yasmani Grandal. He'll lead it off with his guys needing a 9th inning rally here if they're going to force a game 4. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, ball 3 here. Hey, and the White Sox would love to start it in and get that leadoff guy on. They'd love to get a leadoff walk right here.
Somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
1 out, nobody on. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problems.
Next up, Eloy Jimenez. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. The White Sox down to their last strike. And that one's taken outside for a ball. They walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that brings up Luis Robert. Jimenez is off at first with 2 away. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the next round and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
For the left-hander Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Division Series.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. For the White Sox, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors, they left 6 men on base.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Houston Astros and the Chicago White Sox. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2-0. But hey, it's not impossible. It's been done before, but you can bet the other guys are hungry to end this thing right here and now to give themselves a couple of days off before the next series. This should be a good one.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Dylan Cease will do his best on the mound to keep his team alive here in the division series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And stepping in, Jose Altuve. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled away. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Now another 1-2. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and he'll put this away for the second out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
In now, Alex Bregman. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Just getting started here on the south side of this one. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Grandal gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. Astros nothing. Sox coming up. It's the 2005 Fall Classic all over again on Major League Baseball, The Show. Luis Garcia will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-1 home. To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 2-2 one more time. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
The 3-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second.
Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Shy Sox in this one. Hero, tell us about this lineup as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Stepping in now, Luis Robert. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Jose Abreu will be next. One out, nobody on. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Swinging a ground ball to third. Going to be a tough play. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
And with 2 away now, we give you another glance at our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And here in this Game 3 of the division series, the big question is, will we see a sweep? Base is empty, 2 away. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Yordan Alvarez. The 3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now at the plate, Yuli Gurriel. Lifetime in this matchup. He's a .333 hitter. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Fouled off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
So now to the plate, Carlos Correa. Lifted in the air out to right. Vaughn able to track it down for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. And now in the box, Eloy Jimenez. He's set to lead off the home half of the 2nd. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Tucker is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the 1st out.
Batting 5th, the third
Time
baseman.
for a look at the Houston Astros on D. In the outfield, Michael Brantley. This guy broke the Indians franchise record for consecutive games without an error in 2013. Has great range and is very sure-handed out there. Always going to make the play.
At the plate, Yohan Moncada. Shoots this one over to first. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Batting 5th, the catcher, Yasmani.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up next, the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Popped him up. Correa shading to his right. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter, Gavin Sheets.
Stepping in next, Gavin Sheets. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. Will move to the 3rd with no score. New inning set to get underway, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8th, the center fielder, Chaz McCormick.
Next to hit is Chaz McCormick. Back up the middle, and there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, Martin Maldonado. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The next 3-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So next to hit is Jose Altuve, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Third inning, no score to this point. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. One left for Houston. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So now to the plate, Andrew Vaughn, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Now the 2-1 pitch.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game. And I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there. And I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Into the box, Tim Anderson. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Here comes the 1-2.
That's inside. Ball.
Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
3-2 now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Stepping in now, Alex Bregman. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. What a good at-bat with the runner in scoring position as this is into right center. That's a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez. Left center, base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. Bregman blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. At the plate, Yuli Gurriel.
Nope.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
2-1 for count.
Has a look, now the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. Makes the play, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Carlos Correa.
Up next, Carlos Correa. He flew out in his last AB. Alvarez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Down the left field line and deep, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Swing and a flare down the line. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
At the plate now, Kyle Tucker lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Here now the 2-2. Left side. Hernandez at second. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Astros on top, 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Luis Robert. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Next, it'll be Jose Abreu. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Well, the offense has been in short supply here tonight, so maybe that bag was aimed at finding another way to generate some runs.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now we're seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
And he fouls this one off. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch outside the throw, and he is in there.
One of the keys to stealing a base is to get a great jump, and he got a great jump there, even though this catcher has a strong throwing arm.
Abreu connects deep to left. Looking up is Brantley, and it's gone. A two-run home run off the bat of Jose Abreu, and the White Sox have cut the deficit to 3-2 now.
Well, they were a lot more comfortable up 3 than they are now, only up by 1. That just goes to show you one pitch, one two-run shot, and the entire complexion of a game can change just like that.
So now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that
Now
was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Standing in now, Yohan Moncada. Lined into left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Now batting, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
To the plate now, Yasmani Grandal. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Moncada stands at first with 1 out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good
Now
job
batting,
there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Gavin Sheets. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. The 2-1 home. There's a low changeup that's laid off.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Another one sent foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled away. Popped him up. Maldonado has a play, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Now it'll be Chas McCormick. He'll start off the 5th in this one. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Next to stand in is Martin Maldonado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Three runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back on it is the left fielder, and that one is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Ronaldo Lopez, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Ronaldo Lopez.
Into the box now, Jose Altuve. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. Head-to-head with Ronaldo Lopez. He's gone 2 for 5. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Here now the 2-2.
Count is full.
Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there. Looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
At the plate, Michael Brantley. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next to the Astros.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. 3 runs already home here. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2-1 to count.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. There's ball 4.
Runner take a base.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Two and 1.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Carlos Correa would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Alvarez at second. Gurriel at first. 2 out in the inning. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Here now the 2-2. To the left side, but it's well fouled. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 6 and the White Sox 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it feels like every at-bat has been an incredible battle. Full count after full count. And he said eventually that absolutely wears the pitchers out on the other side, which should result in more offense for them as the game progresses.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
good stuff, Heidi.
please.
Thanks. Christian
Now
Javier is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 53, Christian Javier.
Andrew Vaughn, the next to bat, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. One and two, here it comes. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2 and 2. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Here now the 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Next to hit, Cesar Hernandez. Struck out in his first at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This one's flared toward left center. Bregman ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Correa waits on it. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives, and even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
So now to the plate, Chas McCormick. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Martin Maldonado will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Digging in next, Jose Altuve. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
A little bit of a unique home run on that last one. A changeup in off the plate that he pulled for a home run. Not a real good idea to throw that changeup on the inner half of the plate. More executed, well-executed changeups are more down and away.
Hernandez at second, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
At the plate now, Michael Brantley. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Jimenez, and that retires the side. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Astros 6 and the White Sox 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up Luis Robert. Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Now that the first baseman.
Next to dig in, Jose Abreu comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy's changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Jose Abreu goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Standing in now, Eloy Jimenez. Fouled off. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll make its way toward the 335 sign. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Wow, he almost threw that fastball by, but he showed some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Into the box, Yohan Moncada. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Too high, ball 3.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home is taken, but called strike 3 as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Michael Kopech is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 34, Michael Kopech.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Again, a 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's out there, really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
On the ground for Hernandez at second base. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses 2-1. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Robert is camped under this one. And he's got it for out number 2.
The batter, the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
So now into the box is Yuli Gurriel. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. 2 out, nobody on. Soft liner to the left side. But little trouble handling this one down there at third as that will end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-2. Yimi Garcia will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 93, Yimi Garcia.
Last half of the 7th here, and next to hit is the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. The 1-1. Grounded back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Gavin Sheets. Down the line and fair, that's a hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life, and we'll see if they can cash in here.
To the plate now, Andrew Vaughn struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. Grandal on third. Sheets is over at second with one down in the inning. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And they almost get him at third, but he's just able to get back in safely. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Tim Anderson, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Kendall Graveman takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Anderson.
Tim Anderson will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. 2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now another 2-2. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. White Sox pick up just the 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Astros lead this one 6-3. Jose Ruiz been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 66, Jose Ruiz.
Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in as the veteran shortstop, Carlos Correa. The 1-1.
Just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Three and 1, here it is. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Robert is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The right fielder, number 30.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. And now Kyle Tucker. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 1-1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, the 7th fielder, Chaz McCormick.
And now here is Chaz McCormick, singled in his last at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Striding in is Martin Maldonado. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here's the 3-1. To short, hit hard. Anderson scoops it up, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Astros 6 and the White Sox 3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next it'll be the outfielder, Luis Robert. Here's the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make it out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
So now to the plate, Jose Abreu. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Here comes the 1-2.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Another try at 2-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Runner at second, 1 away. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Ripped down the first base line. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Only play will be the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Now back. The third baseman,
Ryan Presley is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save.
For Houston, number 55, Ryan Presley.
Yohan Moncada will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that with too much.
Into the box now, Yasmani Grandal. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Fouled off. That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley is under it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. White Sox strand a couple. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Number 61 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. All set to start the 9th in this one, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. The 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Next, it'll be Michael Brantley. Flew out last time up. 1 out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate here is Alex Bregman. He bounced out last time up. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here he comes again, 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. On the ground to the left side. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They still lead it 6-3. plate is Gavin Sheets. He'll lead it off with his guys needing a ninth inning rally here if they're going to force a game 4. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-2 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Ready with another 2-strike offering.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Here's the 2-2 pitch.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With a 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch-out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked them up completely with that one.
Standing in now, Andrew Vaughn. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Up next for Chicago, Cesar Hernandez. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. The White Sox down to their last strike. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
High in the air down the right field line. Tucker waits on it. And start the celebration. The Astros are off to the ALCS.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the next round and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
For the left-hander Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Division Series.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victory.